Hello, it's Bonnie from Everything Country CA, and today I'm going to show you my Cornishware and Cornishware style collection of pottery. And this is a recent display. I just put it together and I've been working on this collection for a while. So let's get started. So a few years ago, I heard about Cornishware from my husband, and he had this one Mason's Cash pudding bowl which he brought back or brought from England and the UK when he emigrated. And I didn't really think about it too much. It sat on the shelf for quite a long time. But not long ago, about 4 years ago, I found another jug and that had a similar style. So I picked that up thrifting, and that one is a Carag Gallen made in Ireland jug. If you can see the marking on it. So I didn't, again, think about it too much. I just liked the style and the color, and all the blue stripes were quite attractive. And then when I started doing more thrifting when I retired, I realized, oh, there's something going on here which might be interesting. And so what I started looking for was, well, what is Cornishware or Cornishware style, and what does it look like, and is it rare, or what's the situation? And then I started finding out that it is pretty rare. It's not easy to find. And the original Cornishware is the TG Green brand, and that one is quite expensive and it is hard to find. So basically, I started collecting what I could find in the blue and white stripe and found that there's several Cornishware style brands out there, but that the TG Green is the most sought after. So I have some TG Green on this bottom shelf here, and that such as the tea and coffee containers that I recently got, this large 10-inch mixing bowl, I guess you could say, or serving bowl, and then here's the sugar container. I've also got some mugs up top that are TG Green. This one is made in England, but this is TG Green. There's a Judith Onion stamp on the bottom. And then over here is another one with the older mark of TG Green. And then there's another made in England cup there. So, there's different marks for TG Green based on the years. And then there's obviously different brands from other companies. So I started combining. I was looking for some plates. I found these Royal Staffordshire blue and white striped plates at the back. That's called Chefware, and that's another brand of Cornishware style pottery, and they're pretty lovely too. So they match okay. I mean, it's a little bit darker blue. It depends what you like the most, but I think they all go well together. This large mug in the middle is a made in England mug. Just look at that. So there's the mark on the bottom. And then down below here, I've got some of the Carag Gallen pottery with the cream and sugar. And it says made in Ireland, Republic of Ireland. And here's the sugar bowl, and this one again says Republic of Ireland, Carag Gallen. And then the picture here that I had found was a Carag Gallen. Make sure I can show you the mark there better. Oh, Republic of Ireland. It's quite faint there. You can see on the left side of the top is Carag Gallen. So anyway, I think it all works well together, and if you don't mind mixing and matching, you can create a lovely display. The other brand that I found is this Tesco teapot, and teapots are very hard to find again in the TG Green, very expensive, and I thought, well, I'll get this Tesco teapot, which is made in England, and Tesco is a large company that I think they started with supermarkets, but I'm not sure. I've been to a Tesco supermarket, but I quite like that. So anyway, and that one goes well with the Staffordshire ware at the back. It's possible it was even in the same, made from the same company. And I'll show you the back of this Staffordshire plate so you can see the mark of the chefware. It's a little bit tight to get it in and out of there, but there's the mark. So it says Chefware Staffordshire. And that's made in England. There we go. And then the Mason Cash bowl, I didn't show you the bottom of that one. I want to show you the stamp or the mark on it. So that's Mason Cash. And then lastly, I'm going to show you some of the marks on the TG Green at the bottom. So we've got the sugar container. That one's cloverleaf, so that's another mark for the TG Green, and it's a newer making of the TG Green. They started remaking it again. And then this bowl has the older TG Green stamp on it, or mark. So just lovely. And then these two, the tea and the coffee, have the same as the sugar. I also put my hankies, which I always love to do, and some blue doilies and a blue and white pot holder. And one other thing I didn't show you was the salt and pepper shaker over here. And these are made in England, but they're actually unmarked, but I'm pretty sure they're made in England. They look like Staffordshire, they look like the chefware, so I will assume they are made in England as well. So anyway, what I did for my display is I combined it with my blue enamelware at the top, and I've got the pot, the coffee pot, another pot with a lid, and then a canning type pot at the back, another coffee pot, and a cream and sugar. And then there's some of these cream or milk heaters in the enamelware, a couple of vintage ones. I also have these other blue enamelware pots at the back, and there's one there, and then there's another one at the back on this side. So I love the blue enamelware. I've got a blue enamelware plate there as well, and then the big stirring spoon, mixing spoon, whatever you want to call it, in enamelware. Just love those. So love the vintage blue enamelware, and there's my display with the blue enamelware and the Cornishware and Cornishware style pottery. So I hope you like that. And if you haven't subscribed already, I'd really appreciate if you could subscribe to my channel and stay tuned for my next video. And thank you so much.